How's it going, everybody? So welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be replacing my pressure reducer valve here on my outside of my house here. As you can see, I have the new replacement unit right here, and the unit does look a little bit different. So on the original one, it's a Wilkins BR4, which is actually discontinued. And the direct replacement for that unit is this guy right here, which is a Wilkins NR3XL. So this has a 1-inch connection on both the inlet and outlet sides. As you can see here, this portion right here is quite a bit smaller than the original unit, but essentially this entire brass area is identical. Now this is a lead-free design, and it does feature a range of 15 to 75 psi. It's got a maximum temperature of 140 degrees and a max inlet pressure of 400 psi. So now there's several different ways of connecting this. You can connect this with the outer threads, you can connect it with the inner threads, you can actually use a portion of this to thread onto this and then actually solder it to a copper pipe as well. So a lot of different options, and there's also a lot of different variations of this product available through Wilkins. So as you can see with my design here, it features a top and a bottom thread. So this will thread directly in. Now depending on which model you get, it might feature either one or two of these, or even different types of sets, but essentially all you need is the rubber gasket. And then I can go ahead and reuse the threaded pieces here on the top and the bottom. All right, and to start the process, all you need to do is shut off your water. You might have a water valve just like this. If not, you're gonna have to go all the way to the end of your property and shut it off at the inlet on the city side. So you're gonna wanna go ahead and turn on a few faucets in your house, both upstairs and downstairs if you live in a two-story like myself. I've also got this spout opened up, and as you can see, it's just trickling out. So essentially what that means is there's just a little bit of water left in here, and then basically from here to here, there's just gonna be a little bit of water left over. So I'm ready to go ahead and loosen these nuts here. All right, as you can see, there's some water dripping out of the bottom. That's fine. Okay, now that I've got the inlet and the outlet removed, this should just slide right out. As you can see, very old gaskets here. And it's always good practice to make sure that you put in fresh gaskets as this goes in. All right, and here is a side-by-side of the new and the old part. All right, so from here, I'm just gonna make sure that the mating surfaces are nice and clean. Sometimes with those older gaskets can leave some residue, and that might cause a not ideal seal. So you're gonna make sure to definitely clean this out as much as possible. Check for any burrs, any deposits, and just get it nice and smooth. I'm actually feeling a little bit something's in there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and flush this out. All right, there you go, that did it. All right, and with these components, there's gonna be a directional arrow. That's the direction of the water flow. So it starts with the inlet going outward. So I'm gonna go ahead and install it in this orientation, just like that. Going to get my new gaskets ready. And these just essentially get sandwiched just like that, top and bottom. Again, I wanna make sure that all surfaces are clean. All right, so now I've got the inlet and the outlet all tightened up. All I need to do is turn on the water. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the spigot open just to flush out any contaminants that might have still been from here to here. And then I'll go ahead and open some faucets on the inside of the house and let it flush through. So let's go ahead and purge this whole line. Alright, so on the inside of the house, I do have some valves open, both upstairs and downstairs, just to fully flush out the lines and get all of the residual air out of the pipes. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and shut off all the valves, all the faucets, and then come down here and check my water pressure and adjust if needed. Now from the factory, I believe these are set at 50 psi. There's nothing written here on the box, but I believe that's what is factory set. So I'm going to go ahead and base it off that and also check the water pressure here at the outlet. Alright, so this is a water pressure gauge. As you can see here, it has PSI numbers all the way from 0 to 200. It has this little red dial, and that'll tell you where your high pressure is. So I'm going to go ahead and set this back to 0 and check this pressure, and I'll show you exactly what the water pressure is coming out of this by the factory. Alright, so I just took this off of the spout, and as you can see there, it's hovering right around maybe about 45 psi. This technically should be at 50 from the factory, but I'm going to go ahead and raise it a little bit. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Now here is the reducing bolt. So tightening this bolt inward will raise pressure, loosening it outward will lower pressure. So that's why this has a locking nut here. So once you do set your pressure, you're going to go ahead and tighten this locking nut down, and that'll prevent any accidental tightening of this bolt, raising the pressure. So this unit does have a range of 15 to 75 psi. Even at its highest range of 75 is still safe technically for a home. I would not recommend going above 80 psi for your typical household. Alright, so that is the new unit there. As you can see here, I used all of the old couplings, and of course I did replace the rubber gaskets on the top and the bottom. So both the inlet and the outlet have brand new gaskets, everything sealed. You just want to make sure to check for leaks while you have this running. As you can see here, it's completely dry and everything is good to go. And if you are experiencing a little bit of leaks here and there, just go ahead and tighten these couplings down just a little bit further and you should be all set. Alright guys, so that's how to replace your pressure reducing valve. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Help support the small guys like myself grow to something a little bit more big, and I could do more videos just like this one. Alright, thanks for watching. Please like and comment as usual, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.